This is a shelter I made out of aluminum foil, and I'm gonna spend the night in it. Let's go. Is it like an old saw? I'm at the spot again, and I have over 2,000 feet of aluminum foil, and I'm going to use it to make a shelter and spend the night in it. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I better get on it, and hopefully I make it nice and waterproof, otherwise it's going to be a very long, cold and wet night. So let's get started. There's still a bunch of sticks left over from my first saran wrap shelter, so I'm going to use those to start framing up the roof. It might be kind of hard to tell, but I put a little bit of a slant, so when it rains, it'll hopefully just go off that way. And I'm going to layer the aluminum foil kind of like shingles. And now for the interesting part. I'm gonna start tearing off sheets of this foil and laying it across the roof. Let's see how this goes. The roof is finally done. I wound up putting another layer underneath it just because I know if I didn't do it now and it started raining at night, I'd definitely regret it. It took like twice as long to put up the roof though, but I'm happy with it and it's looking really nice. Here's the roof from the top and it looks pretty good. It's very shiny and reflective. I wouldn't be surprised if the planes flying over honestly could see it. We'll see how it holds up during the night, and if it rains, I might have to do some patches or hopefully it runs down kind of like shingles. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little break, set up the hammock, and then I'm gonna work on the walls. Alright, now it's time to work on the walls. I'm going to start with this wall. I'm going to do one wall at a time. I'm worried that if I just start wrapping it, the foil's just going to rip and I'm going to have a bad time. So I'm going to try one wall at a time and see how it goes. The tape isn't going to stick to the tree well, so I'm just going to wrap each tree in tin foil like a burrito and then just kind of tape the walls to each burrito. One wall done. I got two done. Just finished the first roll. I'm surprised how much I got done with one. I got two others. Got another one. Now let's get a door on this thing. Not really sure how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna kind of do what I always do. I'm gonna wing it until it works. Let's start. Well, it's finally done. Took probably about 5 hours, maybe more, 5 to 6 hours. Took quite a while. I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, and this thing looks crazy. It's like a bright reflection everywhere. It's like a big mirror in the middle of the forest. There's a bunch of planes that fly over, and I'm sure they can see the roof from up there. And let's just do a little once around, check it out. This thing is made out of aluminum foil, sticks, and tape. And it's supposed to rain tonight. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, aluminum foil won't deteriorate in water, and hopefully I did a good job of building it. I put leaves all around the bottom right there. Hopefully keep some draft out. This thing is pretty big too. I think it's the size of the saran wrap shelter. It just felt like it took a lot longer because I couldn't actually wrap it. This thing is cool though. It's like a spaceship. Alright, let's check out the inside of it. Have a nice little door on it. It's got a little bit of space. I call that the window. And let's open it up. And in we go. Well, here's the inside of it. You can see it's a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. It makes sense because it's like a big old mirror. Everything's reflecting off itself. Got my little kitchen area here. I'm very hungry. I'm definitely going to make this in a little bit. And I did bring a Jiffy Pop, even though it is a little bit of a Jiffy squish. Hopefully it'll still work. And I got my coat and stuff like that because it was about freezing this morning and it is going to get a little cold tonight, even though it's really nice right now. Got my heater there in case I need it. Don't have to worry about anything burning down like the cardboard. Got my camera gear in the back one, a little backpack. I only used about 1 1/3 roll of the aluminum foil, so maybe 1,000 feet. I thought I was definitely going to use at least 2, so I'm kind of surprised with that. And I did bring my metal detector in the background, if you can see that. We're definitely going to have to use that and see if we can find some treasure back here. I know it's like old farmland or something. It should be pretty cool. But this thing is, it's weird. This is what a sandwich must feel like after you wrap it up. I got my hammock kind of set up here with my sleeping bag in it ready for the night. And I guess the next thing is, I'm really hungry. I'm going to make some food. A little bit of olive oil. I got some cheese tortellini. I got this sauce right here, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna default back to pesto. I brought some pesto too. Starting to smell really good. Peppers are looking close. Off the fire, onto the foil, because I have a lot of it. In they go. This is what the shelter looks like from where I'm cooking at the little pond. It's like a spaceship or something. Smells good. That's really tasty. We're putting it in. I decided I'm gonna make my bowl out of aluminum foil. Perfect. All right, I'm starving. Eaten out of aluminum foil. This looks amazing. Oh, I realize I'm probably gonna stab myself. That's everything I needed right now. A little spicy. I'm really happy that I got the shelter all built out for tonight. Looks like clear skies right now. I'll check the weather in a little bit. Maybe took 5 to 6 hours to make it. It actually took quite a while longer than I thought it was going to make, than it was going to take. This is so good. I'm definitely tired and I needed this food. Mr. Fly, go away. I guess there's flies, but it's too early for mosquitoes, which I'm grateful for. The shelter is right behind me, and even the slightest breeze makes it sound like rustling leaves just because of the foil moving. And I keep thinking there's an animal there, but I know it's just the foil. Earlier when making the shelter, I did see a couple deer, I think 2 or 3, run by. But it was so fast and I was like holding aluminum foil. I didn't have time to grab the camera. Hopefully they'll come back. It'll be cool if I see them. In a little bit, after I eat, clean up a little bit, relax. I definitely want to do the metal detector. Try to find something out here. I've seen a fence, like a really old, rusted out fence. I've seen parts of it. And about a couple 100 feet behind me by the bigger pond, or however far away that is, I've seen old fence there too. Like real old, rusty, just like thin wire fence. That was so good. So I just rested a little bit. I had myself some nice pasta. I got my metal detector in hand. Let's just see if we can find something. Looks like something's here. Alright, there's definitely something here. Now there's so many roots. Here it is. An old shotgun shell. Well, I metal detected my way down to the other little pond. It's a bigger one. And if you look over here, we zoom in a bit, got a Mr. Turtle. Look at him blink. Looks like he's melting into the log itself. his shell. He's been there so long, he just turned into the moss. This bigger pond gets so full of this algae, and there'll be a whole bunch of little frogs inside of it. You'll see their eyes kind of poking out. How is there no frogs? There's got to be one big boy just hanging out. What is this? It's a crazy piece of wood. Oh no, that's not wood. It's a deer skull. An old one. Ooh-wee. An old, like, thing. It's like a carabiner. An old, like, double carabiner. Interesting. At least it's not another shotgun shell. This old stump. Look at these. They're spores. Huh. This is the old fence right here. You can see it. And it doesn't pick it up. That's really weird. Is it like rusted beyond anything? Definitely no wires or anything out here. Looks like a metal corner. Man, there's so many roots. No, it's moving. Is it like an old saw? Ugh. We got it. What is this? I don't know what this is. Something to do with the plow? Something to do with old machinery? A big piece of metal. That's a beast. I don't know what this is. If you know what this is, let me know. I'll clean it off in a minute and we'll better check it out. But I really don't know what this is. It's big though. It's the biggest thing yet. Cool. Oh wait a minute. What's this? Oh wait, it's just my shelter. Alright, let's go wash off what we found in the little pond. First thing we found, the old shotgun shell. The first thing we found is this old Winchester shotgun shell, duck and pheasant. That's what it says. Second thing we found, it's like an old carabiner. Definitely rusted shut. From years it's been buried. It's interesting, it's like a double carabiner. Never really seen that. There you go. And the last thing we found is whatever the heck this is. And that's about as clean as this thing's gonna get. It's got a big old hole in it. Got this metal bit here. No idea what it is. If you know what it is, please let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, this is the third thing we found. Pretty cool for metal detecting. I'm happy we found something. Happy we found 3 things. Still looking for the gold out here, but it's a lot of fun anyway. Just swinging on the hammock. I went around a little bit ago and I put some extra foil around the edges just to give them another little lip, so if it does rain, the water will hopefully just slip off there. The roof is looking solid though. But this thing is wild. It feels like a containment zone or like a spaceship or something weird. Another thing interesting to note is the door. About half the time when I get up and go touch the door, big electric shock. It's like a big static ball or something. Do I get cell signal in here? That's something interesting. I do have cell signal. It feels good to just relax. It was a busy day. I built this whole shelter out of aluminum foil. I used a lot less foil than I thought I was going to use, and I ended up using a lot more tape than I thought I had to use. I could have done better if I brought one more roll of tape. I only have a couple more pieces of tape, and I'm saving them if there's an emergency. It's a good day. It's a very good day. Mr. Spider, what do you think of my new shelter? Oh, he's joining me for the night. It's time for a snack. I have Jiffy Pop. I used to eat this when I was younger. I haven't had it in a long time. I hope it works. It got a little bit crushed on the bottom, but I think it'll still work. If you've never had Jiffy Pop, it's a fun experience. Starting to grow. Oh no, it's bursting. Oh no, it's ruptured. Oh no, this is brutal. Oh, well, we have some Jiffy Pop. I don't think it popped all the way. It ruptured on the side. It probably has to do with me crushing it, but let's go ahead and have some of it anyway. It looks like some of it popped. I'm gonna just use this as the little pouring hole. Oop. Oh goodness. Definitely smells like burning. Well, have me some popcorn. Not bad. Every once in a while though, there's a horribly burnt piece. Nice little snack for the night. Little popcorn. It could have went better, but it could have went worse. Too bad it exploded, but pretty cool. The last bit of sun is setting over there, and I do believe it's gonna rain around 5 or 6 in the morning. Well, let's hope that I built a wonderful shelter to keep me dry. Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up early with water dripping on my head. It's dark outside. I hear a bunch of night critters making noises. Let's go on a little night walk. Alright. Let's go down. Oh yeah, I put up my motion sensing light. Let's go down to the big pond. That's where all the noise is coming from. Maybe we'll see the turtle. It's starting to get a little bit chilly. It is loud. I hear one over here. Hey, there's one. Wild. Alright, little frog man. You keep doing you. Alright, look at this little guy. He is right at the base of this tree. Go ahead. I know you're shy with the light on you. Look at this little guy. I see one hiding under that log over there. Well, my frogs, you enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be hearing you for the hours you keep on croaking. All right, let's head back to the shelter. All right. Shelter should reflect. Oh, I see a little shine. I can see a little shine. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Oop, pulling on my hair, these vines. Whoa, don't want to fall. Thought I heard something. You can see the foil right over there. The little light from my lantern. Look at that thing. It's like a spaceship crashed here. Look how cool this thing is. Look at the reflection though. It just shines the whole thing up. That's awesome. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. The real test is going to be when at 5 or 6 in the morning when it starts to rain. Hopefully this thing holds up tight. Alright, and I'm in for the night. Time to turn on the little heater. I'm happy I brought it even though I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. It's a little bit chilly. I'm still wearing a sweatshirt, but it's just going to feel a lot more comfy at night. Feels nice and warm. Well, here I am at the end of the night. I'm in my hammock, in my sleeping bag, just relaxing and stretching out. It was a long day. This was maybe the hardest shelter to build, possibly. The saran one was also really hard, but I'm not sure if it was hard because of the snow or hard because of the material. But this was really hard. I had to put each little panel up on the wall. I couldn't just wrap it around because it's kind of, it will rip, it'll tear. So I had to be gentle with it. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The roof looks amazing, the walls look great, the door is wonderful. I have a little tiny lantern on, and since the walls are so reflective, it just bounces the light around, and this place is really well illuminated, which I'm happy about. The roof will be put to the test because around 5 or 6 in the morning it's supposed to rain. So hopefully that will keep up. I have faith in it. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it's just, it's been a wonderful day. I did some cool metal detecting, found 3 things, which is 3 more things than I thought I was going to find. I had some cool videos of the frog. I made some wonderful pasta. Got my little heater on down here just on low. I do have extra gas in case I want to change it, but I might just let it run out. It's not super cold, and it feels pretty good in the sleeping bag. I got some tea and water and snacks down there, some Cheez-Its and some chocolate covered raisins. And I'm just gonna relax, watch some videos for the rest of the night, and it's been a great night. And I'll sleep well, get some good rest, and it's gonna be a pancake type of morning. So I'll see you all in the morning. It's like 5 in the morning and it started to rain. Well, it's morning and it rained a lot more than I thought. Some drips coming down from this spot right here. It actually landed in the pasta. Some spots on the floor are wet. The hammock and the sleeping bag are dry. But it's morning, I'm hungry. It's time to make some pancakes. Add a little bit of oil. It actually got kind of chilly last night. I did end up using 2 tanks on the heater. I didn't sleep that well. This was definitely the noisiest shelter I've made. Got myself just some pancake mix and then the amount of water. Pancakes. I wish that this stove could turn just a little bit lower heat. This is like the lowest it will go without turning off, and it's still a little bit hotter than I would like. 1 pancake. Let's try to make it a little bit thinner this time. It's gonna be a long pancake. It's a funky looking cake, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't properly clean this pan from yesterday. I didn't bring out any dish soap. So these might taste a little bit like pepper and garlic or something. But you know what? Just a little flavor. See if I can just get a thin one going. Three pancakes. It's some pancake art. It's got a funky shape, almost like a little whale or something. It's like a little whale. Nice little pile of flapjacks. Definitely has a taste of a little bit of garlic and the pepper. I didn't properly clean the pan yesterday. I didn't have the correct tools. But still really good. Nice and warm on this cold, wet morning. Every once in a while, there's drips coming down from the ceiling, and it's landing on the hot fry pan. It's super calm out right now. Very good. All night, there's the crinkling of the foil from the wind. Last bite. That was really good. Sadly, the next thing is, it's time to clean up and head home. See, that's the shelter. Doesn't look like any of the roof panels came off. Looks like all the tape held. Maybe the back right here at the corners a little bit came undone. Some little like seeds or something on the roof. I'm really happy the way this thing held together. You were a good shelter, but I can't leave you up. If there's ever a huge windstorm, it's just gonna blow this foil all through the forest, and I don't want that. So, sadly, we gotta take you down. It took about 6 hours to put you up, and I'm sure it'll probably take about 10 minutes to take you down. On guard. I think I have like 1 million cuts on my hand. Oh my. It's a little bigger than when I started.